What if the worst thing an empire could do to you wasn't killing you? In 1470, 23 women were erased so completely that history pretended they never existed. No graves, no martyrs, no stories. But 6 centuries later, a hidden room beneath a palace told a different story. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why silence is sometimes the most violent weapon power has, and how ordinary people can still defeat it. The year is 1470. In the mountains of what is now modern Greece, a convent bell rings at dawn, just like it has every morning for 140 years. But this morning, something feels different. 23 nuns kneel in prayer inside the convent of St. Catherine. They're not warriors, they're not rebels, they're farmers' daughters, widows, healers, women who chose silence over power. Outside their walls, red banners fill the valley. Not sunrise, an empire. The Ottoman Empire doesn't arrive shouting. It arrives organized, calm, certain. And that's what should scare you. 17 years earlier, Constantinople fell. When Sultan Mehmed II conquered the city, he learned something modern governments still understand. You don't defeat people by killing them. You defeat them by erasing who they are. Martyrs inspire movements. Silence kills memory. So the Ottomans perfected a quieter strategy. No massacres, no legends, just disappearance. And the convent of St. Catherine was next. The gates fall, but no swords come out. Instead, soldiers carry ledgers, ink, quills. The women are given a choice: convert and live comfortably, refuse and be relocated. The abbess, Sister Eleni, steps forward. Tell your sultan we already gave our lives to a king. The commander smiles, because this was never about killing them, it was about breaking them. They're locked inside their chapel for days. No food, no water. Then bread appears. They don't touch it. That's when the real punishment begins. They're marched 7 days toward the coast. No horses, no carts, just heat, dust, and time. Women collapse. Some never get back up. The soldiers keep records. Not names, numbers. By the time they reach the sea, only 18 remain. And something changes. Before we continue, if stories like this grip you, subscribe now, because every single view, every like, and every subscription empowers us to rescue one more voice from the suffocating darkness of the past. They stop crying. They stop begging. They walk in silence, not defeat, but resolve. That silence scares the soldiers more than screams ever could. One night, Sister Eleni is taken alone. What happens isn't in Ottoman records, it's in a Venetian merchant's letter discovered centuries later. She's returned dressed in silk, paraded as a convert, but her eyes are empty. Her lips still move, praying silently. They took her body. They couldn't touch her soul. The survivors are shipped to Constantinople. Not prisons, not dungeons, something worse. They're placed beneath Topkapi Palace in tunnels that officially don't exist. By day, they work silently. By night, they gather in secret. No Bible, no priest, just memory. And they do something radical. They carve their faith into stone. Crosses, prayers, symbols scratched with fingernails. One phrase appears again and again. Lux in tenebris lucet. The light shines in the darkness. In 2011, restorers break through a false wall beneath the palace. What they find stops them cold. Dozens of crude crosses.
wax residue from handmade convent candles,
and a small bird carved into stone next to 23 tally marks. Only 11 are finished. Ottoman records from years later mention a single line: disposed. No names, no graves, just silence. This isn't about religion, it's about power, about what happens when systems decide some voices are inconvenient and try to erase them quietly. The Ottoman Empire lasted 600 years, but what survived? Not decrees, not ledgers, not palaces, just scratches in the dark made by women with nothing left to lose. History tells us empires are unstoppable. This story proves something else. You don't need power to leave a mark. You just need refusal. If this story stayed with you, it's because memory won. Subscribe to Torture in History, not for us, but for the voices that were never meant to be heard. And remember, the light still shines in the darkness.